Ugly Inside TV, outside St Mary's, Hassan, Saints won, Brighton won, clash on the south coast.
Yeah.
Repeat from what happened in October?
Yes, but it was in that game we actually deserved to win because it was Forster's fault for the goal. Today we were absolutely garbage that first half. I think Romero and Tadic, deservedly so, went off because they were shocking. If anyone in Hollywood's watching this, this is a great script. 3 points of Champions League 2 seasons ago. Now we're going to get relegated. It's a Hollywood film. You can leave it on a cliffhanger as well because it'll get worse and worse and worse. We'll get loads of people go to the cinema with popcorn and, you know, tears and crying and feeling sorry for us. And we might get a few more donations for Katharina Libre, Ralph Kruger, and to, you know, fill up their pockets so they can put in their Swiss bank accounts, because that's what they are. It's a sob story. So it's a joke.
Yeah, and I mean, to be honest, the first half was a joke, wasn't it? I mean, we completely allowed them to come on to us. We had no threat at all going forward in the first half. Glenn Murray smashes in a penalty. Yeah. Suddenly, at that point, I don't have any courage for Pellegrino.
Yeah. First 10 minutes, they looked like the team that needed to win the game. They had a brilliant chance in the first minute, and he blazed it into Rosette. That was a warning sign. The amount of room they had in our box was laughable. You know, they could have had a picnic and, you know, a bit of tea, because no one was closing them down, honestly. You know, Davis was slipping on the floor. I don't know if he had a bit of a hangover from a party last night. He was just slipping everywhere. He looked a bit drunk, to be honest.
I don't think he put his studs in.
So it was just, I was actually laughing at times, and I hate laughing at my own team because that first half was disgusting. Tadic didn't look interested. Romeo got confused on which team he was playing for. He did a few good passes to the Brighton players, got them through on a few could have been a few assists. He was absolutely clueless. What I don't get is when you have a player like Lemina, who against Spurs absolutely bossed the show, why do you drop him? We all know that Boufal's a creative player, and we were crying out that from minute one. Why he brings him on in the second half is beyond me. It's just an absolute disgrace. This was a must-win game for us, and we haven't won it. It's 1 point.
It was encouraging in the second half, though, wasn't it? I mean, he makes two changes. Carrillo and Boufal come on. Yeah. They try and make a name for themselves. Boufal starts making a nonsense of the defenders, and we knock one in from Stevens eventually. Yeah,
Stevens is I love Stevens, honestly. Even when he scored, he's got so much passion for the team. You know, give me 11 Jack Stevens. You know, honestly, all right, he's not the most gifted and talented player, but he works hard. And I tell you what, he is one of many few things that come good out of this club in the last 18 months, because the rest has just been absolute poison. We've got a net spend of minus 55 million. For all we know, that 55 million could be at Heathrow Airport, be flown to Canada for Ralph, Switzerland for Katharina, and they'll be having a big disco. Well, and we're the ones that are going to have to, you know, pay the price next season watching Championship football.
Well, what sort of disco are we going to see on Saturday? West Brom away.
A bit Sturridge, isn't it? A bit of Sturridge. Sturridge is going to turn up, isn't he?
Yeah.
I'm sure J-Rod's going to, you know, he's got a, you know, he'll be pumped for that game. And West Brom, they look a good team, you know. What they did to Liverpool, you know, it was just, they could have scored 4 or 5 against Liverpool. I'm just going to think they're very strong from set pieces. Me and you both know we're not very good from set pieces.
You know what, before the start of the match, I spoke to a Brighton fan. They said Brighton are hopeless at defending corners. Yet every single corner that we had, it went to the first man and they knocked it away.
Yeah, exactly. And what's Prowse? Is he set piece specialist?
Set piece specialist, yeah.
He's a basketball player. The amount of time he bounces the ball when he goes to the corner, he should take up basketball. Honestly, I think he'd be a good player, you know. But yeah, I watched your preview, and it goes set pieces. And for me, we just didn't target them enough from set pieces. Okay, we had one which led to a goal, but they looked vulnerable from set pieces, and we didn't obviously take advantage. But on to Saturday, difficult one for me. Do I think we'll win? No, because I think West Brom are going to be up for it. They know it's a home game. They know they need to win. They beat Brighton 2-0 at home. You know, Pardew's looking at his games which he needs to win, and he'll win them because they've done some good business in the transfer window. And I think they'll beat us 2-0, Freddie.